What is going on, everybody? Car video. So, everybody's talking about the Emmys from last night, the cringeworthy Emmys, where a bunch of privileged millionaires, entertainers, adult pretenders, preach to the unwashed masses of the working class about how virtuous they are, how wonderful they are, how woke they are, spreading division and hate. These privileged people, these pampered people, getting up there, such cringe, and advocating for a racist hate group. I mean, we saw this again from the Democrats, in the early 1900s, until whenever. But they just flipped the game up. It's another racist hate group now, and this racist hate group is doing what the last racist hate group was doing, running around, burning down black neighborhoods. Imagine that, destroying businesses. Same thing the old racist hate group did. The new paramilitary wing of the Democratic Party is running around and doing, causing division, racism, and hatred. But they got to call it out on the Emmys because they're woke. These woke, rich millionaires. But let me tell you something. While these paragons of virtue are patting each other on the back, tickling each other's sacks, there's something else going on. It's not catching a little bit of traction. It just came out yesterday, so it'll catch some traction, I'm sure, in the regular news cycles that cover these types of things. But there's an attorney in the U.S. Virgin Islands that serving a subpoena wants the flight logs of Epstein's plane since 1998. Since 1998. So all these privileged millionaires who are tickling each other, patting each other on the head and back, spreading division and hate, the ones that are either complicit, ignore, or engage in the trafficking of children, they're scared right now. There's a panic among the rich right now. A panic among the rich. And I watched a report this morning. Oh my God. I am now a Trump supporter. Holy shit. The world is upside down. I was not a Donald Trump supporter in 2016. Most of you know that, who watch me. But the flagrant hatred, bigotry, racism, the disgusting habits of the far left, which have been infecting entertainments since before Gamergate, and now all over the place, comics, movies, television, Hollywood far left, the kind of people that start fires and then call it global warming. This clown world we're living in. And I guess I'm joining the circus because I'm voting for Trump. I saw somebody talking about Trump this morning on a video while I was on my way into work about, it was the Young Turks. It was somebody talking about, it was the Temple video. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It was Sinatra. It was Sinatra Says. And he was reviewing a Young Turks video. I mean, now y'all know TYT, they're full of it. They have derangement syndrome. They completely ignore reality, peaceful protests and all that garbage. And they were talking about, Trump was Epstein's buddy. Trump went on one plane ride with that cat and then cut him off of everything he was doing. Now, I'm sure that means that Trump thought this dude was suspect and didn't want nothing to do with him. Don't know exactly why. And I'll be honest with you, if he was getting inclinations that this dude was a predator, he should have called it out. But it's neither here nor there at this point. I am looking at these Emmys, the clips of these Emmys, because I ain't watching that garbage, knowing that the ratings are going to be crap. Because nobody's watching the Emmys right now. No, I don't think, if you got a functional brain, or if you're reporting on it, it's one thing. But who wants to support these privileged millionaires? Who wants to support God, I hope that didn't come up on my video. I hate it when things just pop up on my phone. These privileged millionaires who have been complicit in the trafficking that's going on around them, in the abuses of women that's going on around them. I mean, at some point, conspiracies do become fact. It's happened over and over again, for decades upon decades. All these conspiracies that we find out later through released documents, eyewitness accounts, several eyewitness accounts, that, conspiracies become facts. And I think this is going to be another one. Now, I'm not co-signing to all the devil worship stuff. That's a little far-fetched to me, but I can understand how people with fervent morality and a little bit of imagination could believe that people that are so evil that they would traffic kids, people like Epstein, people like the rich, the elites and the wealthy, the privileged millionaires in Hollywood that are freaking out right now or jumping country. I can see how you would look at that and think they're just so evil, they've got to be, devil worshipers or whatever. Whatever. I can understand that disposition. We look at today in our world these rich elites constantly messing with the working class, projecting their bigoted beliefs into our escapism, preaching to us about how wonderful and woke they are, and then funding the release of domestic terrorists and racist hate group members. Are we sick of it yet? The NFL, let me tell you something. I am an Eagles fan. Been an Eagles fan since '95. When I don't see a game, whether it's Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, if I miss that game, I am grumpy. I haven't watched a single minute of Eagles football this year, and I won't watch it all year. I don't give a damn. I don't even know what. I think they got 2 losses. I'm not even keeping up on it, because they are spreading division and hate. The NFL is spreading division and hate. NBA, never give a damn about NBA, to be honest with you. I just don't care about basketball. But I hear they're doing the same thing, and those fans are checking out. It's time to stop funding these bigoted corporations. It's time to stop supporting these privileged millionaires for spreading division and hate, for perpetuating racism. I don't care if it's one kind or a different kind. I don't care if it's new or an old one. It's division. There's only one reason for that. There's only one reason, and that's to divide us in the working class. Those of us that are struggling. Those of us that are living paycheck to paycheck. Those that are working hard to make sure that our kids get a proper education in school systems that are indoctrinating them to think that this type of racism and bigotry is perfectly fine. I thought we were getting away from that. I thought that's what the 20th century was about. Us moving away. In the 19th century, we fought a war to stop bondage. And then it took several decades, several generations for us to get as far as we did. But here are these rich elites. Can't have the working class, can't have the poor, can't have all people from different dispositions, different cultures, different subcultures, different backgrounds. Can't have them working together. Can't have them fine with one another. Now we're gonna divide them so that they don't get upset. And then we're gonna put out movies that normalize the stuff that the rich elite likes to do. Then they're going to throw it on Netflix. And then they're going to call you a bigot for not enjoying their entertainment that they've been engaging in for decades. So when these flight logs come out and we get a list of all these suspects, not that the defenders of cuties haven't given us enough suspects. But when we get this list, watch all them rich millionaires freak out. Watch them freak the F out. Now, as far as I know, the subpoena was served. The subpoena was put in on September 3rd. We do not know if it has been served, but they have 30 days from the time that they have been served to release the flight logs for Epstein's plane. So it should be soon. It should be like any day, at least in the next couple of weeks. that information should be available, hopefully. And then we can start calling out these rich pricks, these adult pretenders, these people who sit in their mansions with their private security behind gated communities. These mother. It's time to wake up, walk away. Do not vote blue this election. Just don't do it. Don't do it if you value yourself. I have never voted red in my life. I will this November. I am a Trump supporter this election. That doesn't mean that I won't criticize the office of the president, and that doesn't mean that I won't give my opinion, because I'm an American and we give our opinions, especially to politicians. But there's a lot of change coming, and I honestly think that a reason we've been having a lot of the strife we've had this year, aside from the pandemic and all that, is because these elites, these rich elites, we got them. We got them by the morals. We got to keep pressing. Don't let up. Don't let up on Netflix. Don't let up on Jimmy Kimmel, that stupid F. Don't give up. Don't let up on the NFL, the NBA, every damn person in the media that's protecting cuties and defending cuties. Do not stop. Do not kneel to these wealthy elites. We got them. Be good to each other. I'm going to get back to work. Peace.